Hey guys, thanks for watching. Well, I'm talking a little bit funny today because I had the pleasant experience of having a tooth pulled this week. And I don't care for dentists, to be honest with you. And I've only ever, gosh, I don't know how many years it's been since I've been to one. Only ever had one filling in my life. But this tooth went sideways on me and had to go. And you know, oh gosh, I heard all the horror stories about getting a tooth pulled and how bad it's gonna be. I tell you what, some folks out there, you're just weenies. That's all I gotta say. I even got a little footage of my experience. Handled it like a pro. Anyway, I wasn't feeling too hot, so I needed some help this week, and help came in the form of Andrew. Andrew is the grandson of the property owner whose house I've been detecting, and he's been there since day one, and I could tell he was really interested in what I was doing, what I was finding. So since I was feeling like poop warmed over, I let him have the detector, and I just videoed him. And for the first time detecting, man, he found some pretty cool stuff. How'd you like to find a 101-year-old coin, your first coin ever? He did pretty good. So, I even left the detector with him overnight and told him just to get on it. So, Andrew's going to be in the video, and I haven't decided yet. I may throw a few clips in of a brand new permission. I'm not done at this 3-acre permission 1909 house by any stretch. But there's another family member who's expressed interest in detecting with me. And I'm all about, you know, introducing people to the hobby. And so I'm going to leave a good portion of this yard untouched until a later date when that family member can, we can meet up, and they'll be in a video too. So, but I got a new permission. Maybe you'll see that one, maybe not. Anyway, talking hurts, so I'm going to shut up now. Enjoy the video. Alright, what a way to start off. Over by the ivy and the rock, if that gives you an idea of age. Thought it was a wheat cent. Gave it a little rub on my shorts. And that is an Indian head. It's in better shape than the other one I dug. Let's see if we can get a date on it. Oh, heck yeah. Alright. Try to get a little light on it here. What we got there? 1901? Is that right? No. No, that's not right. Whoa. Hold the Fort Mort. Wow. Alright, 1861? I can't tell, guys. My eyes are messing with me. That ain't 61, that's 1901. Cool. I like it. That one's in great shape. Good way to start out a hunt. Alright, 1950 something Wheatie. Probably not going to film all the Wheaties because I have a feeling there's going to be a few. Well, that's a cool surface find. Talk about giving you a little idea on age. Kinda. Cool to see a horseshoe just sitting out there. Oh, now this is a cool relic. Second one of these I ever dug. And that is a tent tensioner. Military application in use. A little bit of argument on that too. Some guys say that's Civil War, and could have been, but I know it was up in World War I. That's really cool. They work really good. I actually kept the one that I first found, and I use it camping. It works great. Number 2, just a couple feet away. Well, this definitely qualifies as something I never expected to dig. Check it out. Alright, what we have is 2 fairly modern bullets that are fused together. You can see this rim right here is actually part of this bullet. So they have smacked together. Now, I've seen guys on Civil War sites in particular dig bullets that were impacted together. And you know, the thought is, man, those 2 bullets, one fired from one side, one fired from the other, and they collided in the air. Possible, very possible. But I think in a situation like this, maybe a target was being fired at. You know, I don't know. I just don't know. That is kind of weird. You would think if they were fired into something, these would be deformed, but they look like dropped bullets, with the exception of that heavy impact right there. That is a weird one, but it's a cool piece. I sure didn't think I'd ever find one. All right, a bullet of a different caliber. Check that out. That is a big old round ball right there, and it sure hit something hard. That is awesome. Wow. Well, that is the biggest piece of lead I've ever dug. That's exactly what that is. Man. Not quite sure what was going on with that. I'll start saving this stuff. I dig enough lead for it to add up. And there's number 4. I'm gonna have a whole set of these things. And it looks like tent tensioner number 5 gonna come out. Man, they ring up nice. Oh, there it is. Okay, y'all seen those enough? All right, I did something new this morning. I did some campground detecting. Got just over $1 in change. And I want to give you guys an insider tip. This is Jackrabbit Mountain Campground. If you ever want to do some camping in western North Carolina, this is a great place. There's 3 loops in the campground. And that's my campsite right there. That is the best campsite in the whole campground. It's 24A, and there's a trail that runs right along the edge of the lake, right here to the beach. So you don't have to drive over and park. There's 3 loops. One of the loops goes all the way back out here on this point, and another one's way back behind the ridge there. But it's just a gorgeous place. That's Bell Mountain in Hiawassee, Georgia, poking through the fog there. And there's some fishing piers. Lots of picnic areas and grills. Bathrooms, it's got showers. Does not have electric. But it's a good place. Come check it out if you get a chance. Alright guys, this is Andrew. And I gotta tell you, man, he impressed me. I only had to tell him once, and he remembered and didn't make a lot of the mistakes that a new detectorist typically makes. Got a future detectorist, I'm pretty sure. Alright, Andrew's on the board with a pretty cool find. I've never found one of these, but that is a Remington Arms. Looks like a 30-06 casing, but it's got an 18, so that's World War I era. That is a pretty cool find. All right, on the board with a nice old wheat cent. And it looks, yeah, there it is, 1917. So his first coin is 101 years old. Hard to beat that. All right, another first for Andrew. There's going to be a lot of those today. A shotgun head stamp, Winchester New Black, 1905 to 1938. And I got to tell you, I'm really digging just sitting here and letting him do the work. I get used to this. All right, coin number 2 is a 1920-something Wheatie. Good way to start out the hobby. All right, guys, check out this place. Ain't that cool looking? Old rock house. And I've got a millstone. It was a mill house at one point. And I think we just saw a date up there. There we go. 1928. Now, I suspect this place has been extensively detected, but it has been detected without permission, because I do have permission from the property owner to be here, and he said that he'd never given anybody permission to detect it. But I have had people recommend or suggest that we come detect this, and I always said, do you know who owns it? Do you have permission? Well, no. So if they did so, they weren't supposed to, but it's just such an obvious looking old building. But we're going to see if there's anything left. Well, I haven't dug a harmonica reed in a while, so that's kind of a cool find. I actually had to get away from the front of the house. It was so trashy, and I'm kind of working this area right in here, which is a little quieter, but lots of aluminum, like maybe a old antenna, which sound great, but it's everywhere. So pretty trashy so far. Hopefully there's something here. This is one of those things I think I've seen before, but I can't place it. Just curious, what do you think that is? And I got one of them old fuses. Looks like an Eagle brand. They're always cool to find. Wow. Now that's interesting. This is one of those old buckles that kind of puts you in mind of like a Civil War style buckle with the double prongs. But I don't think that it is at all. But it's got that big piece of wire wrapped onto it. Huh. That's interesting right there. What do you think? Well, that's kind of cool. Came up that way and I thought I had a dog tag collar thing, but it says this apparatus uses inventions of United States patents licensed by Radio Corporation of America. Patent numbers supplied upon request. Licensed only for electrical phonograph reproduction in places other than homes. The Rudolph Wurlitzer Company licensee. So cool. Something came off of a Wurlitzer. I've associated that with like organs and electric pianos, but I guess it goes back a ways and even include phonographs. I like it. Well guys, this place is extremely trashy, but it is a cool looking old place. You don't see too many rock buildings like this. Now the story behind this is that it was a mill. You saw the millstone with the date on it, but it also served as the family's home. And But I don't know what went on out here, but I mean, unbelievable amount of trash. It's going to be hard. I've not even found a modern penny yet. But I'm enjoying being at the location anyway. It's one of them places I've driven by for years and wondered. I'll be back. Lots of signals, even if it's trashy. There's something hiding in here. But for right now, I think I'm going to call it quits for today.